All right, hello and Merry Christmas. Thank you so much for being here with us today. I'm going to go ahead and start our meditation. And this style of meditation is a lot of energy work. What we're doing is we're going to be moving energy through our body and working with higher vibrational frequencies to heal ourselves. So go ahead and get comfortable in your chair. In a nice seated position is best for what we're working with today. And go ahead and just pat your legs, pat your body, say hello, realize that you are here and now. Go ahead and roll your feet around on the ground or rub them on the carpet, really saying hello to your feet chakras. Giving them a chance to open up, rub your hands together, say hello to your hand chakras. Wonderful. And go ahead and close your eyes. Get really centered with yourself. Make sure you are right there in the center of your head. So sometimes I like to touch my head with my index fingers right above my ears, and then one on my forehead and the back of my head. And that really allows you to draw that X in the center of your head so that you are right there, bringing your awareness fully present in your body, giving yourself a nice deep breath, inhaling and exhaling all that does not serve, ready to release. Let's go ahead and bring our attention to our root chakra. Allowing yourself to drop a grounding cord from your root chakra all the way down to the center of the planet. And make that grounding cord about as wide as the chair that you're sitting in. If you feel that you are releasing a lot, feel free to make it twice as wide and watch as the energy that you're releasing simply flows all the way down to the center of the planet. If you in this visualization are having some difficulty really reaching the center of the planet, go ahead and blow up your grounding cord. Just simply visualize it blowing up. Throw a bomb down there, throw a grenade, whatever visualization works for you. And simply create a new one. And do that until you find a grounding cord that really connects and roots all the way down to the center of the planet. This is your pipeline to really release. This gives the energy that you're changing a place to go. So simply allow it to flow. If your energy is feeling really dense and really heavy, it's best to give it a place to go. Let it release from your space rather than trying to work through it while it's just taking up space in your aura or in your energetic body. Give yourself a nice solid grounding cord. And let's say hello to Mama Gaia, Mother Earth. Ask her permission to use earth energy, and with your visualization, go ahead and pick a spot somewhere in the earth, not quite at the center, but anywhere in the earth. You can use your imagination with this. You can go somewhere deep, deep, deep at the sea floor. You can simply go straight down from where you're at. You can go to any sort of continent and pull up energy that's never been touched from human hands. Energy that's deep in the earth. And go ahead and choose a color. Pick a color and allow this color vibration to flow from that space that you have chosen your energy to come from. And if you are looking for needing assistance, feel free to ask Mother Earth or Mama Gaia to help you bring that energy back up to the earth's crust, up to the earth's surface, up through the foundation of the building that you're in, and say hello to your feet chakra. Bringing that energy all the way up, cleaning out your feet chakras. Open and close them. You can go ahead and open and close them just like a camera lens. So go ahead and open and close a few times and allow that earth energy that is of the color that you have chosen to come up, healing your feet, your ankles, bringing that up through your calves, your shins, up through your knees, into your thighs, really cleaning out your hips and that psoas muscle, allowing the energy to connect to your root chakra and flow all the way down to the center of the planet. Simply let it release. If this is your first time consciously and presently clearing out your leg channels with energy, there's a chance that it can feel a little bit dense or a little bit heavy. So I do invite you to kind of close down those feet chakras a little bit so that you don't feel like, oh, you all of a sudden got really heavy. And you are the one that has control of your own space and the energy that you're running through here. So a little ha 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 of all the things we do have control of in our life. Right now, your energy running space, you are the controller. You are the pilot. So you get to say how much is coming through. You can also play with the adjustment of the pressure that's coming through. So go ahead and allow yourself permission to just really clean out your legs. Wonderful, and just continue to set that on release, and we're going to go ahead and bring our awareness and attention back to the center of our head. And go ahead and bring your awareness, say hello to Father Sky, bring your awareness out past the Earth's atmosphere, past the moon, past the sun, past the Milky Way, out into the universe, and grab a piece of cosmic energy that is all yours. Again, cosmic energy that's never been touched by human awareness or human hands. You can go all the way out to the tippy edge of the universe if you want to get some brand new energy that's just being created. However you see that, go ahead again and pick a color vibration. I encourage you to stay away from white, black, or silver. So any color other than those three. And when you get that color, go ahead and bring that line of energy back into the Milky Way, into our solar system, past the sun, past the moon, back into Earth's atmosphere, back right above the place that you are sitting. Bring it into through the roof of the building that you are sitting in. And allow that energy to come and slow down right as it gets to your crown, right as it gets above your head. Allow that energy to fill your crown chakra. Really, again, purging and releasing any energy there, bringing it down the back of your channel, so back of your sixth chakra, continuing down to the back of your fifth chakra at your throat, continuing down to the back of your fourth chakra, continuing down the back of your third, your solar plexus, continuing back down through your second chakra and connecting it to your root and allowing that energy to flow all the way down to the center of the planet. Go ahead and take a deep breath. Allow your chakras to open and close and open and close. Sometimes that helps to shake off any sort of energy that's stuck. Any energy that just has been there for a while, that does not serve you, any sort of cozy clutter, go ahead and open that up and release it now. This is an opportunity for you to continue to heal yourself. So continue to allow that to be set on release. And let's go ahead and also take a look at our center of head space. This is our opportunity to really pay attention to consciously purifying our mind, purifying our thoughts. So as you're in the center of your head, right there, you can imagine being in there physically. It's where your brain is, where your pineal gland is, your pituitary, the control center of your body. Or you can also simply see it as an energetic space. And in that energetic space, when you're in your center of your head, go ahead and turn the light on. And notice what you notice. Did you notice any energy scattering around? Did you notice that you have bookshelves and bookshelves of stacked energy? Do you notice that it's just kind of cluttered, or is it full? Well, right now is our opportunity to really clear that out. So I invite you to choose a color. Again, choosing a color that's different than your cosmic energy and different than your earth energy, but any color that works for you right now in this present moment. And go ahead and draw that line from your center of your head down through the base of your neck, down your spinal column to your root chakra, and allow that to flow all the way down to the center of the planet. And just watch as your center of head really cleans out. If you need to flush it out, you can use a visualization of flushing a toilet. You can just watch as all of that energy, all of that clutter, the mindful waste, the worry, the doubt, the fear, any sort of memories that are simply taking up space, any thoughts, any words from other people. Maybe you even notice that somebody else is in your head. Somebody else's energy is there in your head. Go ahead, release it down your grounding cord and give them their energy back, clearing out your center of headspace, really giving yourself the freedom of thought from your own connection to yourself and your intuition. The moon being full here on Christmas right after the solstice is a window here where our psychic intuition is really, really on high alert. So pay attention to your intuitive hits, especially when you're talking to people today. Do you notice that what they're saying to you is genuine and authentic? Or does your meter go off? Your BS meter, is that going off? And is that coming from your intuition? Or are you also getting explanations as to why they might be saying that to you? Are there things going on between the lines of what it is that they're saying? And simply notice what you notice. Again, working the vibration of judgment and acceptance. So noticing that is what you're recognizing within yourself, is that a judgment that's coming from your mind? Or is it an intuition? Are you really actually able to tune into their energy of what it is that they're really showing or really telling you? Now, for some of you, I'm seeing that this is going to come up clairaudiently, where you actually might hear them say something that they didn't say, which can for you be a little bit confusing, but that's how I'm seeing this come up for a couple of you. And then another couple of you, I'm seeing it come up as clairvoyantly, where as they are showing or telling you a story or telling you something about themselves, where the picture that you're painting or the visual that you're seeing is a little bit different than the actual words that are coming out of their mouth. So really pay attention to what tool or what ability are you using in this space. The other one would be clairsentience, which I know in this group is heightened as well. So it's the ability to feel other people's emotions. Are you feeling their pain? Or are you feeling their light even when they're telling you a different story? All right, so bringing our attention back to that center of headspace. And I invite you to choose a different color right now. Just pick a different color and see what changes. Do you notice different energy that you didn't notice before that's now hiding out in your head? And again, go ahead and just allow it to flow down that grounding cord. If you're noticing that it's really stuck or really built up around your center of headspace, you can use a pressure washer. I like to use a gold pressure washer. Gold is a very high neutral vibrational frequency, so that color really helps to move energy out, works as a clearing out, clean out kind of vibration. You can also use a gold ice cream scoop if it's really dense, really thick energy. A little handkerchief, whatever works for you in clearing this energy out is really going to help you purify and continue to clean out your mind. All right, and so with that being said, I'm also going to check out your second chakra. So looking at that chakra that is just below your belly button, saying hello to it. You can go ahead with your hand, just kind of press on it, or just say hello. Let it know that you are paying attention. Let it know that you're saying hi right now. The reason I'm looking at giving this one a little bit more attention and clearing that out is because you're showing me that it is where a lot of the information of your psychic awareness gets confused or gets muddled. So notice, practice your awareness today. Really practice your awareness today of what is the energy that you're really using. And by clearing out your second chakra, it's going to help you really recognize that you are getting clean, clear energy information, energetic information. Not to be confused with your emotions or just say, oh, it was just a feeling, and kind of blowing it off that way. This is the difference between consciously reading energy and blowing things off. And so now we're going to be making that shift to stepping into our power, knowing that we are sensitive beings and we are capable of so much more than we are able to fathom right now. And so what we can do as a next step is to simply practice the awareness of where are our thoughts coming from, where is our intuition coming from, how are we getting the information, and holding more confidence that that is true. And that is going to give you the benefit of really creating the intentions of your manifestations for this period, for these next 6 days of really clearing out and purging the closet, and also really being aware of your thoughts so that as you are creating and manifesting, you are creating and manifesting from your highest vibrational good, not from fear, doubt, or pain. So with that, let's go ahead and pay attention to our earth and cosmic energy running. At this point, it should be at a nice 50-50 mix at your root chakra. Let's go ahead and set the intention of bringing up 90% cosmic energy and 10% earth energy. So making that blend light in the earth energy and make there a lot of that cosmic energy. So bring that up through the front of your channels this time. We're going to bring it up through the front of our second, the front of our third, the front of our fourth, the front of our fifth, allowing it to break into thirds. A third down our right arm, a third down our left arm through that bicep, elbow, forearm, wrist, and watch it as it fountains out our palms, our hand chakras. Watch as that third comes up through the front of your fifth chakra, the front of your sixth chakra, and up top the crown. And watch as it simply fountains out and cleans out your aura. So recognizing at this point, where is your aura? Set the intention of bringing it to about 18 to 24 inches around your body. And go ahead and tuck your aura into your grounding cord. So now you have a nice torus of energy flowing out your through and cleaning out your aura. So allowing that energy to really just set on no effort. Now that you have set the channels and are clearing the energy, you don't have to do anything. This is a complete no effort space so that you can heal yourselves. And I'm going to go ahead and give a moment for you to simply sit with that and allow whatever insights come to you in this space. So give yourself full permission to receive in this moment. All right, so as you have received and as you are allowing yourself permission to soak up the healing energy, soak up those healing vibrations, I also invite you now, we're going to check in with ourselves and really sit back in our chairs. Feel the vibration of the energy of the room around you. Simply notice what you notice. And at this time, we're going to go ahead and ask. We're going to invite Archangel Michael into the room with us so that he can simply be here as a control. For some of you, he's a very familiar being. Some of you have worked with him a lot. So go ahead and allow yourself permission to just simply be with him. And we're also going to ask Jesus, as an ascended master, to come and be in this space with us, honoring him on his birthday. And simply recognize what you recognize. What happens in your space when I say his name? Does inviting Jesus into this space light up a lot of religious pictures or religion pictures? Is there resistance to it? Know that that is okay. It's perfectly okay for you to feel the way that you feel, for you to notice what you notice. And I invite you to open your heart. Really just simply be with yourself and feel that fourth chakra really open. Allow it to continue to be open. Allow it to continue to receive healing energy from Source, directly from Source. And what we're going to do now is allow ourselves to be healed with the high vibration of forgiveness. And this is what I like to call a Christ force healing. This is using the energy of Jesus Christ to allow ourselves permission to forgive ourselves. So whatever it is that is coming up for you now, whatever is coming up for you in this moment, allow yourself to simply be, again, no effort, and invite Jesus into this space, allowing your heart to be open and recognizing that as the walls come down around you, as the dense energy begins to soften, and as the intensity of your resistance begins to subside, allow yourself to fully surrender. To continue to fully surrender as you allow Archangel Michael and Jesus to come into this space and really work this vibration of forgiveness and healing. Excuse me. And so as you are doing this, go ahead and say a prayer to yourself, for yourself, acknowledging where in your life has there been self-punishment, where in your life has there been self-sabotage, where in your life do you recognize you could take responsibility for any wrongdoing, where you have felt guilty, where you have felt despair, where it has triggered feelings of doubt or insecurities, uncertainties. Allow all of that to come up to the surface right now. Allow yourself permission to be okay with the discomfort. Allow yourself the permission to be okay with any sort of uncomfortable urges or twitches, or that feeling of wanting to run, not wanting to look at it, not wanting to really dive into the shadow of some of your actions. And the reason I'm bringing all of this up is because right now we are in a safe container with support from Archangel Michael and with Jesus to clean and clear out, to really purge all of that dense energy, recognizing that right now we are not only healing ourselves in this lifetime, but that we are also healing ourselves in past lives. I'm seeing a lot of energy being released from second chakras. I'm seeing a lot of energy being released from first. I'm seeing a lot of hatred and judgment coming out of fourth chakras. I'm seeing a lot of release of the shame of not speaking up when you have known that it was the right thing to do, where there's kind of a cap on your fifth chakra. So I'm seeing that being released and dissolved. I'm seeing a lot of clearing out of the sixth chakra, and I'm seeing Archangel Michael really working with a vibration of certainty, reminding you that as you as sensitive beings and as psychics in your own right are able to see more clearly for yourself. So I'm seeing him really work with that. I'm seeing Jesus continuing to just shower all of us with blankets and blankets of forgiveness, blankets of encouragement, of unconditional love, recognizing that no matter what you have done, no matter where you have been, what shadows or skeletons you are hiding, knowing that his love is boundaryless, it is limitless, and it is unconditional, that he is showering all of us in higher vibrational frequencies to be able to love ourselves in the way that he loves us and loves the world, and really recognizing that his power of healing is something that we can call upon any time, knowing that this meditation and this awareness is turning you on to the possibilities of working with ascended masters for yourself and for others, that simply all you need to do is call them in, ask for them to be there. So I'm continuing to watch as the energy moves. So I'll go ahead and again give another moment of silence so that you can allow the energy to really, really soak into your being, and just watch and see what happens. Notice what you notice. Recognizing also that with all of our intentions, everything that everybody said is in this container that is healing ourselves, and allowing all of us to receive matching healings. And that is our container of the voices that we've heard today, and the container of others that are usually participating in this call as well. So we are all receiving matching healings. We're all continuing to increase our level of self-love. I'm also seeing now the messages that I'm receiving for today is to allow whatever emotions need to come up, and also recognize that you don't need to show them, that if you need to cry, that it's okay to cry, and that you don't necessarily need to cry in front of others. Not that it's anything that you should be ashamed of or anything like that, but simply to give yourself privacy to release what you need to release without having to explain. So whether it is that you get angry or you get emotional or you get super excited or whatever it is, recognize that you have permission to share what you want to share, and that it's perfectly okay for you to take a personal time out and allow your emotions to come up and flow freely. The healing that we're doing today will send some of us, if not all of us, into growth periods that is going to shift the way that we feel in our bodies, the way that we identify ourselves with, some more than others, recognizing that the work that we're doing today is incredibly potent and is incredibly powerful. And even though we have a short amount of time here together, the power and the potency of this full moon is going to continue to break down what it is that we're releasing and continue to bring in those higher vibrational frequencies. So continue to pay attention to your thoughts. Continue to really be with yourself. I'm continuing to talk here as Archangel Michael and Jesus are continuing to work. They're showing me now that that they're at a space of completion, and offering gratitude and love and thanks for an acknowledgement that we are doing the work, and that the work that we are doing here isn't just for ourselves but is for the collective as well. Seeing that Jesus is giving gratitude and moving forward and out of the space as Archangel Michael is continuing to hold the container for us to continue to release and heal ourselves. So what we've also done here is we've shifted our awareness within ourselves. So as we kind of defragment and change, allowing these higher vibrational frequencies to become more a part of our everyday life, we are learning to copy or emulate the healings that we have just received. So as we receive healings, we are also in school learning to then be able to heal others in that way, recognizing that there's no pressure to be in school, there's no tests, it's just simply a knowledge or knowing that when you are doing healing work, that you are now operating at a higher vibrational frequency with each step that you take up in working with ascended masters and archangels. All right, so let's go ahead at this point, check in with our grounding cord, make sure that we are present and in our bodies, saying hello to our legs and our feet. Now let's go ahead and give ourselves a nice big golden sun. So paying attention to that golden sun energy that's created right above our crown, right at our 8th chakra. And allow that golden sun to be as big as you can see and allow it to work as a magnet, collecting any and all energy that is yours, that is of your highest vibrational frequency, of the light that you've shared in the world, in this life, and lifetimes that are behind us and lifetimes that are in front of us, allowing our energy to collect right now so that we can be a very effective, very full version of ourselves, to continue to heal, to continue to forgive, to continue to love unconditionally without the judgment of others and of self. Allowing the acceptance of who we are to fully encompass our being, to love every aspect of ourselves, knowing that if there's anything that we want to change, we have control of that. We as individuals are in control of the way that we show ourselves to the world. So recognizing that we can heal ourselves with our own energy, our own golden sun. So when you feel that that golden sun is as full as it can possibly be, go ahead and double it. Make it twice as big, knowing that you can also increase it to 100,000 karat gold vibrational frequency, the shiniest, brightest gold you've ever seen. When you're ready, go ahead and bring it into your crown chakra. Bring it into your 6th chakra in your brain, continuing to bring it into your 5th chakra, your communication space and your voice. Continuing to bring it into your shoulders, releasing any tension or the weight of the world that is stored there. Continuing to bring that down into our lungs, into our heart, into our 4th chakra. Continuing to fill and change the vibration of every single cell in our body to that higher vibrational frequency. Recalibrating so that our healing as a spirit can also sit comfortably in our bodies. Because as we change, our bodies will also change. So continuing to bring that down into our 3rd chakra, into our stomach, our spleen, pancreas, gallbladder, all of our internal organs. Continuing to bring it down into our 2nd chakra, our intestines, our male and female parts. Continuing to allow that energy to flow into our root chakra. Healing our connection to our grounding cord, continuing that golden vibration down into our hips, our thighs, our knees, our shins, our ankles, our toes. Watch as that fully encompasses our entire aura, our entire being. Just go ahead and give yourself a moment to soak that in. Watch as that golden sun continues to flow all the way down your grounding cord, also healing your grounding cord, your connection to the planet. When you're ready, go ahead and take a big, deep breath. And when you're ready, go ahead and roll your neck a little bit, brush off the crown of your head. Say hello, open your eyes, recognize the difference that you feel now from when we came. Recognize, are you a different person now in this moment than you were before? And just give yourself full permission to bask in that. Thank you so much for listening to this meditation. And if you do have any questions or comments, please feel free to contact me at samanthafe.com.